Hello, everyone. Welcome to assignment number 5, your last assignment. Woot, woot. This is where you're going to create a crisis communication plan worth 20% of your mark. Before I explain the assignment, I want to tell you that I do expect a pretty high level of performance from you from this assignment because you have studied communications crises, you have studied communications plans, you have done communication plans several times. I'm going to be giving you a template so you don't even have to figure out what elements need to be in the plan or how to organize it. That's all going to be done for you. You need to populate the content, so I want it to be good. You are going to choose in this assignment one of the scenarios on the next slides as your crisis. Be aware that both crises involve internal and external communications challenges, so make sure those are reflected in what you do. And as you work on your plan, if you decide that you would need to seek out additional information beyond what you know from what's listed in the scenarios, please make a list of what that might be and submit it with your plan. I have to say that you probably will have to proceed on some assumptions and some made up scenarios when you are doing your plan, but make the list of what you would need. Then lastly, create a set of talking points for your crisis based on both your key messages and what you anticipate you might get asked by media or by the public. And the reason I want you to do this talking points to actually complete this tactic is because it's inevitable that you would do talking points for any crisis. You would for sure have to do them. So let's just get those done. And they're really an essential skill for any PR person. So here is scenario 1, the forklift incident. I'm not going to read it all the way through, but suffice it to say that it's an incident involving a forklift at a customer appreciation event for your company. There are Girl Guides that get knocked down, and there is media who comes and captures all of this on camera. So a lot of drama ensuing. And your boss, the director of communications, does some media interviews in your scenario, but in these interviews, she's really just relaying the basic facts of what she knows, what happened, just facts, and holding statements where she's promising to look into the incident further. So here's where you come in now. It's a couple of hours later, the drama's over, and your boss, Grayson, asks you to put together a plan, a communications plan, to guide the company's approach on this issue. So that's what you're going to do. So you're going to be dealing with the incident and going forward, right? Scenario 2, I've chosen because it is something that's coming up all the time. So it may be something that you end up dealing with in real life, sexual harassment complaints. So the scenario is that the male CEO has become the focus of public attention after former female employees claim he sexually harassed them on the job. So again, I'm not going to read all this, but go through it. The assumption here is that you're going to have to talk to media, and there's going to be other issues, of course, internal and external. So you need to draft a communication plan for the immediate crisis, and you need to be thinking about going forward on that as well. Here's a template you're going to work off of. You've probably seen this before because I think I've posted it before. It's the one I use. So what you need to do is fill it in, right? I've got all the headings there, got the chart. You're obviously going to make that chart a lot longer, probably be more than 3 tactics, so you can expand on that. I've actually written in under each heading the idea of what you should do. So you've got lots and lots of hints. So that's why I'm saying I'm expecting a pretty good result from you for this. And here's the talking points, also giving you a template, right? I'm telling you that you're just filling this in. So the speaking points, these reflect your key messages. These are the points that you want to make. If someone came up to you and went, so what's going on? What happened? These are the things that you would say. There can be more than 3. There could be 4. I'm recommending you try not to go past 4. Sometimes we have to. You can decide if you have to, but that's the general rule of thumb. And then the list of responsive points. The responsive points are, the responses that you would draft in anticipation of questions from the media and the public. So I've got 3 here, but obviously you may have more than 3. How many do you want? Again, it's up to you, depending on how many you think you need. I wouldn't want to see more than 10. But again, it differs. I mean, I've done responsive points that are pages long, but these are fairly focused issues, so I don't think you're going to need reams and reams of responsive points. So that's the deal. You can read this whole written assignment and the rubrics that govern it on Nexus. If you want me to further explain it to you directly, pop me an email and we can jump on Zoom and have a chat about it. And good luck. I look forward to seeing what you do with this.